That's a negative. No whisper target found. Over. That's a negative. No whisper target found. Over. Sound resumed. Over.
Yes, hello. Okay, well, the first topic of the day is about the female streamer, Amy Lee, pretty sure it is, who was live streaming, and she got up from her computer and basically she showed her vagina to everyone. Oh, there it is, sorry. That's what she is. That's what she is now, isn't it? Yeah, well, she said in a post on Twitter, she did say that she was drunk during the live stream, but that still doesn't.
My mic was all fucked up.
Oh no.
Alright, there we go. Fix my mic. Thank you for that, Pudding. Alright, so yeah, this is really, you know, a thing that you can't really do anything about. So we got the down here. Sorry, I had to stand in an awkward way due to my ankle injury. So yeah, it's really something you can't do anything about, because on Twitch it's live, and you know, unfortunately you can't undo that. Anyway,
Yeah.
Let's move on to our next topic, and we're going to.
Oh, this is a very popular topic at the moment.
Yes, this is about, of course, the remastered COD 4 and the new infinite warfare. And of course, this is Call of Duty. Here we go. We got the topic up here. The Call of Duty franchise has become such a global phenomatic. What the? God. Is that?
Oh well, just
And
talk
yeah,
about it.
anyway. And on annual basis has the capacity to bring in more money than most Hollywood blockbusters do at the box office. So basically, this is just what happens every year. A new COD will come out, and yeah. So this year it's called Infinite Warfare. So it just says pre-order A and all that, standard edition. Guessing this is in US dollars as well, $79.99, and then Legacy Edition. Now, what I reckon that the Legacy Edition is like with Black Ops 3. So when you got the edition with the season pass. So basically, this is just so they can suck more money out of you. Because obviously, everyone's probably going to get the Legacy Edition, including me. So what do you have to say on this?
Well, I think that's how they've sold their games for the past, oh, God knows how long, and they're doing it well. So yeah, I'm just really hoping that by Infinite Warfare they don't mean it's in the future, like infinite years into the bloody future, because that'll be controversy of the public will be disgusting.
So here it says some information here. The link to this article is in the description below if you want to check it out for yourself and read it. I'm not going to read it. So there we go. Now we'll bring up our other source here. At the details about the new two games actually. One of them is pretty familiar to us, so yeah. Now, college. Yep.
You go. Sorry.
Okay. Call of Duty Modern Warfare Remastered. This one's about the remastered version of Modern Warfare. Includes campaign, 10 multiplayer maps. Yeah. You go on, Nemo.
Well, basically, this is just a remastered version of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare. Not much has really been leaked about it, like if they're redoing all stats and everything, but this is probably a very big step for the Call of Duty devs, and I think it's a pretty good move to take, to be honest. It'll probably sell more than the actual game itself.
Yeah, I reckon it will too, because I'd really want the remastered MW, like just the original MW, because I'm not really into Infinite Warfare and all that. It doesn't that interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna read this bit of this article. Name.
Yep. Alright, so Activision and Infinity Ward's remastered version of Call of Duty 4 Modern Warfare will include the original game's campaign and 10 multiplayer maps, according to the allegedly leaked advertisement for the game. The ad, which appears to be for Canadian retailers, states that Call of Duty Infinite Warfare, the next game in the franchise, will be released November 4th, 2016. The standard edition of the game is priced at $80 or $60 USD, so I don't know what that is in Australian. While the Legacy Edition, which includes Modern Warfare, so you will have to buy the, I'm guessing, the Season Pass to get the remastered one, I'm guessing, is priced at $88 USD, which is pretty good. That seems fairly cheap, actually.
Yeah.
Considering other Call of Duties were like $100 by themselves in USD.
Okay, so as we can see here, it's 105 Australian dollars that it adds up to be. So,
Okay.
so that seems like the same price as every other Call of Duty, and I'd recommend waiting until it comes on sale on G2A or something, or even on Xbox Live and PSN, whatever. And yeah, just I wouldn't really pre-order it because they are gonna release it for a cheaper, or have a cheaper price on it later. So I'd wait for the cheaper price.
Yeah, I agree. It's probably best to wait for a sale unless you're a hardcore Call of Duty fan.
Yeah.
And you just gotta have those games.
Cost lots of cash, man. Anyway,
Yeah, man.
we'll move regarding it. So, there is another sort of leak, or what would you call it? A leak?
Conspiracy. Conspiracy?
Yeah,
Oh,
conspiracy.
yeah, because it was only on Amazon. This was found actually, and it was just this morning as well.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so, I'll read this article. In what now has become a daily leak of information about this year's Call of Duty, not to mention equally regular Amazon-related shenanigans, a listing appeared briefly overnight for what was called Call of Duty Modern Warfare Trilogy. Now, this seems really interesting because I'd definitely purchase it. What about you, Nemo?
I would so purchase this because, according to what it shows, it's Modern Warfare 1, 2, and 3 as a trilogy. That would just be... They would gain a lot of money because if it's all remastered on like all the new consoles, possibly on PC if they have... Oh, I don't really think they need to because we just get skins for it, but for console, if they retexture it for, say, Xbox One, PS4, that would be very good for them, I think.
Yeah, well, I reckon this would be a really good way for them to make money, and also for the fans to enjoy, because I reckon the fans will highly enjoy having a trilogy like that. Because
Yeah.
because you know, it would probably cost around maybe $150 Australian, maybe, or probably knowing Activision, it would probably be maybe 220 or something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, so this article was released on, well, not really an article, it's short, but yeah, it's being released on the 28th. Yeah, obviously. But yeah, on the 28th, so that's about 2 days ago. Now, yeah, they can't really prove that it's real, so I wouldn't give you hopes up yet. I'd wait
but
until...
if it is, then it'll be great.
Yeah, it sounds pretty sick. I reckon that would be a big leap into the future for Activision, because, but you know, then again, it's sort of milking the franchise a bit, and yeah, but it's much better than new jetpacky shit where you just jetpack into the air and all that. I don't really like that. I prefer the old ones.
Yeah,
but-
I think by the end of Advanced Warfare, everyone was just sick of it.
And I hope they don't do it with Infinite Warfare.
Yeah, same.
Anyway, guys, we'll move on to our next topic, which is Discontinues some chips for more mobile devices. Now, this is a sort of, you know, for a more do that. we'll go back to that one, but for now we'll do the Division Dev response to hacking. Bring this article.
This has been, the Division has had so many bugs over the last couple of days, and when I heard about this, I was very, very happy.
Alright, you want to read this for the viewers?
Alright, so the Division developer Ubisoft, massive, today published an in-depth blog post in which it frankly acknowledges the game's recent glitch exploit problems and outlined the steps it's taking to provide a smooth, high-quality experience. So if you didn't know, there was pretty much a bug to be able to do anything. You could kill people instantly. Hacking was super easy. There was no bans implemented at all. So that's basically what this is talking about. Would you like to read the next part,
Guys, which part are you up to?
Just under the picture.
Okay. Yeah, so in regards to Ubisoft said it has heard feedback loud and clear about problems for Dark Zone. The developer, I thought it would be developers, whatever.
Yeah.
Is now taking steps to strengthen its security through a number of measures, and the early results sounds promising. Results sound promising. First, we are having implemented new cheat detection methods that allowed us to identify many more players currently using cheat engines in the game. The developer said we have already caught more cheaters in the last few days than we had in total during the previous weeks. As a result, we will be handing out the biggest wave of suspensions and bans to date over the course of the next few days. Now, if you want to read the rest of this article, as always, it's in the description below. Now, my view on this is that they should have done this from launch.
It shouldn't have been in the game.
Yeah, they should have really assumed that this was going to happen from launch, because every game I've heard of has hacks and exploits developed for it, and it,
even Minecraft does.
Yeah, in Minecraft they had the X-ray mod, and I don't think they have fixed that yet. You can still just look through blocks and find your diamonds and all that.
Yeah.
Even Pac-Man has hacks and shit for it.
but they're fun. They're fun ones.
Yeah. Yeah, so I reckon, they should have done this a while ago. But yeah, so I reckon that's good news and all that, and you tell them your view on this.
Yeah, I think they should have done it from launch, really, and they did, if you were teleporting and stuff, they would give you 3-day bans, but of course that didn't really bother people, because 3 days you can go do something else. I think they've just recently implemented a 14-day system if you teleport, and people can report you, but it's not really it's not really responsive. They don't check out your kills and stuff. They don't look at all your stats to see if you're hacking, and they don't have a good cheat detector at all. There's no cheat detector really.
Yeah. Alright, well, we'll move back to our topic. They'll discontinue some chips for mobile devices. Now I'll just bring up the article here. Alright, Intel cuts Atom chips, basically giving up on the smartphone and tablet markets. Now this is really interesting move, and I'm thinking maybe it's because there is not many phones that use Atom processors, and it would be much more like cheaper for them just to keep making desktop products, because that's what they're most known for. I reckon more phone manufacturers are going for the Atom process, fucking no, ARM processors, and going for the Snapdragon chipset. What do you reckon, Emo?
I think they should. Yeah, it's good that they're choosing to focus more on their computer parts. Because I mean their hardware is brilliant, but they just need to focus on that more and not waste time on things that can be done easily by other companies.
Alright, you want to read this article?
Yep. Did you read much of it? Did you read it?
No, I haven't read this one yet.
So, Intel could be on the verge of exiting the market for smartphones and standalone tablets, wasting billions of dollars it spent trying to expand in those markets. The company is immediately cancelling Atom chips, codenamed Sophia and Broxton, for mobile devices. And, okay, that was confirmed. These are the first products on the chopping block as part of Intel's plan to reshape operations after announcing plans this month to cut 12,000 jobs. That's going to cause a bit of controversy and upset now, isn't it? Oops. The news of chip cuts was first reported by analyst Patrick Moorhead in an article on Forbes' website. Resources originally dedicated Broxton and Sophia chips will be moved to products that deliver higher returns and advance our strategy. Chip roadmap has now a giant hole after the cancellation of the chips. Intel's existing smartphone and tablet-only chips are aging and due for upgrades, and no major replacements are in sight. Sophia is already shipping, and Broxton was due to ship this year but has been delayed. So, yeah, I think that if they were in need of massive upgrades, obviously they haven't been focusing on it much. So there's really no point to focus at all.
Yeah.
If you think about it.
Because I'm just being honest here, but Intel's Atom processors sucked ass anyway.
Yeah, they so did.
So we'll move on to our next topic, which is to do with BF4. BF5.
Battlefield 5?
Yeah, not BF4. Okay, so let me bring up the article here. Alright. DICE will reveal the next installment of the Battlefield series next Friday, May 6th, at a world premiere event. Well, quote unquote, world premiere event. The game will be revealed to attendees of the event before a global live stream shows off as yet unspecific details at 1 PM PT, and you know, all that just. Now, you'd have to convert the time for Australia for that. But IGN will be at the event, so make sure to check back for the announcement they happen.
I think because E3's happening soon, isn't it? Or it has already happened?
I think it's happening soon.
In a minute.
So early reports have suggested that the game will move from the recent modern settings back to World War One. Now that
it sounds quite interesting, to be honest, because each Battlefield game, they've been going up a couple years, and now that they've finally taken a step back and looked at all the other first-person shooter games out there and said, well, we want our game to be different. It's going to be a big seller, I think.
Yeah. Exactly. I reckon that's a really interesting approach to move back to World War One, because I reckon that's a good approach as well. Because World War One would be more interesting than all this modern stuff, because there's too many games which have gone into the future, and this will make it a bit more original.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, like I'm hoping from BF5 that we will get a what do you call it? Hang on. I'm hoping we'll get like some good weapons, and we'll also get more realistic weapons. That they won't
like just the feel of classic.
Yeah, so they'll make it. I hope they make it so it's more realistic flight in the helicopters. I reckon they did a good job BF4 for that. In BF5, I'd also like to see more realistic like movement system. So when you're like crouched down and stuff, make it more realistic, like you're sort of crawling around more, and not make it so you're magically moving yourself forward with your elbows. Also make it so with your sniping, right? Make that more realistic by making the snipers look better, and also taking a bit of effort when you make the scopes and all that, and make the scope upgrades much more of variety. So
not just 8, 4, 8, 20, 40.
Yeah.
A little bit more. But then again, if they're going for the World War One, they didn't really have that technology back then, so it just really depends on how they put that out.
Yeah. Well, I reckon they should also make it so it's more, like more cool jumps, like skydiving points and awesome places where you can go and dive into. What do you reckon, Neem?
Yeah, I think if anyone's ever played Battlefield 3, then they, of course, would remember I don't remember the exact name of the map, but it was where we had to push down and then blow up the bombs, and then at the bottom of the hill there was a massive, like it was on top of a cliff, and you could just jump down, and it was about 1 kilometer down, I think, and you could just parachute, and everyone loved that. So if they have something like that this game, it'll be amazing. Yeah.
Alright, well, let's move on to our next topic about Far Cry 5. Now, I'll just get that up here. There we go. So, here in this article, we will do rumor roundup of some important updates related to the upcoming Far Cry 5 action-based game. Even though we have no official announcement about the game, but we still have lots to share about Far Cry 5 news, features expected, and predictions. You want to read the rest?
I have no idea where you're at.
The dots down the bottom.
Alright. Okay, so the Far Cry 5 features wishlist. Until now, people have wanted for large numbers of things and exciting features, which they want to view in their Far Cry game. Here we have attempted to share about 6 such features list with you. As per the updates displayed, majority of game lovers do not want for any of the recycled assets derived from Far Cry 4 or 3. Because if you didn't know, they recycled the map from Far Cry 4 for Far Cry Primal, and a lot of people were pissed off about that. What else is there? Inclusion of NPC classes. So large numbers of people often wanted for the addition of various innovative NPC classes, like for instance soldiers characterized under Spec Ops. Furthermore, most of the fans have preferred for Unia 3 engine, as it successfully held back the actual potential for the last version referred as Far Cry 4. Oh. You sure this is an old article? Oh, okay, no, it should be right. You can read. Do you want to read number 3?
Yep. Most of the players want to get different type of map structure rather than a single large size map. Alternatively, game lovers want to avail of 2 big size islands and at the same time want to know the way. Which I don't know.
Archipelago, I think.
Archipelago works. With only one section being completely fledged urban type city. Pilotable planes and AH6. Large numbers of players willing to get their variety in pilotable planes instead of incorporating a single type of pilotable. On the other side, in case of helicopters, individuals want more types, especially the one identical to Little Bird or AH6. Alright, now if you want to read the rest of these, the other 2, and see the article, I'll leave that down in the description after this this stream's over. Right, so that's all of our topics for tonight, and I hope you guys enjoyed. Don't forget to check out Nemo's channel, and well, actually I've only got his Twitter down there.
I can put the link in chat.
Yep, that'll be put in chat right now. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed, and we'll have more topics next week. Sorry for the shorter stream, but we may have another stream coming for you in a second, like an after stream, and we'd be playing possibly CSGO, but we'll have to think about that. Now, yeah, as I said before, please like, comment, and subscribe. And as always, have a good one.
See ya.